Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Follow me and let's go on another adventure. Today we are going to travel 6 miles north of Anguilla to an unspoiled piece of paradise, Prickly Pear. It is one of Anguilla's offshore cays. It is famously known for its natural beauty and sparkling white sandy beaches. There are no developments on Prickly Pear, but 2 amazing restaurants and bar on Prickly Pear East. Prickly Pear is a gem sitting in the crystal clear Atlantic water. Today, me and my family are here with the National Trust to carry out another monitoring exercise. This exercise we are carrying out helps to keep the bird species found on the island safe. We also are going to take down very valuable information. Here we are dropping off one of the teams on Prickly Pear East. This is Nature Boy, our amazing boat captain. He did an excellent job transporting us. In order to get to the island, we had to use a dinghy boat. While one team is handling Prickly Pear East, we are heading over to Prickly Pear West. The pair of uninhabited islands are divided by a narrow boat channel between Prickly Pear East and Prickly Pear West. Prickly Pear is actually made up of 2 main cays, the Eastern and Western Cay. Prickly Pear West is a long and narrow stretch of rocky land that is uninhabited. The water today is very calm and gentle. It just makes you feel like you want to plunge right in and take a relaxing soak. Look at the beauty of the nature here, boy. Wow! It is just an amazing view to behold. Nature is just a piece of art. Welcome to Prickly Pear West, guys. Let the fun and adventure continue. Guys, just look at the water here. It's just so inviting. It is surely just a beautiful day here in Prickly Pear. As we have arrived at our destination, we too have to use the dinghy boat to get on land. I was just simply amazed by the landscape, and I was pretty excited too. I can't wait to explore this island and see what it has to offer. The view here, guys, is just amazing. When visiting Anguilla, you make sure to check out Prickly Pear. It is a great place for snorkeling. There are a lot of seashells in this area. Here on Prickly Pear, you can also find the brown boobies. Here is a close-up shot at a baby brown booby. This brown booby looks like it's a couple days old. Mom was assisting the team in taking down valuable information. Here on Prickly Pear West, you can notice that the vegetation is different from Dog Island. You can find many of the long cactus plants, as well as other shrubs. The landscape here is mostly rocky. There are lots of birds hovering in the sky. It is just a beautiful sight to see. I am just loving this experience. Nature is just exquisite. Look at these rocks. It just looks like they were packed there by someone. On this side, the water is very calm and gentle. But look over here, it is a little bit rough. Another interesting fact about the brown booby bird is that it usually has 2 eggs in its nest. When the chick hatches, one is usually bigger than the other. The bigger chick pushes out the smaller chick out from the nest. The mommy brown booby does nothing about it, and the smaller chick dies without any care. As you can see on this side of the island, the water is very rough, unlike what you saw a few moments ago. My brother and I were just amazed by the view here. Here, Shavin was just amazed by the terrain.
Enjoy it?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I just watching the boats up there from my head.
I like this terrain around here and this scenery here.
It's very rocky, but then you can change the scenery.
Yeah, of course. Side. But what I love about it is that the rocks, this texture of the rock looks so amazing. Like if someone back in there, I don't know. They're probably down there hundreds of years ago.
Dad too was very impressed with the landscape. On this part of the island, we saw that the seaweed washed ashore here as well. Here, Mom is taking a little breather and enjoying the view. I myself needed a little rest. We found an awesome little cozy beach. The birds are just enjoying themselves in the nice sunny weather. It looks as if they were posing for the camera. It was a picture-perfect moment. Did you know that Prickly Pear and Dog Island are two of Anguilla's important bird and biodiversity areas? Important bird and biodiversity areas are places of international significance for conservation of birds and other biodiversity. In a far distance, we can see Prickly Pear East. Mom is just amazed with the birds hovering over her head. There were many crabs in this area, but then I screamed in excitement and the waves took them away. Here we are on a nice stretch of beach looking for turtle tracks. Here on another small beach, we found a trail of turtle tracks. I was very excited and I thought we were going to see a real turtle, but we didn't. Here I took a closer look to see if I would have found any turtles. Our journey here on Prickly Pear West has come to an end, and now we are headed back to the boat. We have to be very careful going through the track because there are many prickle bush. At this point of the day, it was very hot. I was so excited to see the boat so that we could get a little rest before we head to Prickly Pear East to look for iguanas. Although uninhabited, Prickly Pear is frequently used for recreational excursions. We have to use the dinghy to get back to the boat. We also had to be careful because there were lots of sea urchins in the water. Dad was helping me take videos as I was very tired. Also, I didn't want to drop the phone in the sea. He was a very good cameraman. Now we are heading to Prickly Pear East. We have a few minutes to cool down and recharge our energy. Here we are on Prickly Pear East. The eastern quay is similar to the west quay. Here is Prickly Pear Bar and Restaurant. Prickly Pear Restaurant and Bar has been functioning since the 1980s. Back in the 1980s, Prickly Pear Restaurant was known as Agatha's after the owner. Here we have spotted an iguana in the tree. Look closely to see if you can identify him. As you can see, the vegetation and the landscape is similar to Prickly Pear West. Here is a sighting of another iguana. Our journey of Prickly Pear East has come to an end, and now we are heading back to the boat. This was an awesome experience. It is one that I will never forget. Thank you, Dad, for all your help with today's videotaping. I greatly appreciate it. The famous Jano's restaurant can also be found on Prickly Pear. To my viewers, thank you all so much for spending time with me on this adventure. Thank you for your views, likes, shares, and comments. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe. I want to give a huge shout out to the members of the National Trust. You guys are the best. Keep up the amazing work you are doing. Thank you so much for this experience and adventure. I also want to say a big thank you to my parents and my brother. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.